Good evening, children. Today's
Good evening.
Today's session is algebra. Under that, we are going to see linear inequations, quadratic equations, and factorizations. I think algebra will be the one of the favorite topics, isn't it? Easily you can score marks in algebra. Okay, we'll discuss what are the very important concepts in this. So basically, in linear equations, what do you mean by this linear inequation? What is this linear inequation?
The equation is not equal.
The equation which is not equal. Okay, so inequation means you will not have an equal to sign. You will have less than, greater than, less than equal to, or greater than equal to symbol. So these are called as inequations. Okay, now here we are going to solve these inequations. Now suppose your x belong to whole number and x less than 3. What will be your solution, children? What is your solution?
0, 1, 2.
0, 1, 2. Always you have to write your solution inside the set bracket. Okay, this is your solution. You'll write it inside the set bracket. Now, if I'm giving you like minus x less than 3. What is the solution here? Minus x less than 3. Can we solve for this? This is different. Suppose you have a negative sign along with x. What will you do now?
It will change the sign.
It will change the sign. So can I write it as x less than 3?
No, yes? It's greater than minus 3.
This is wrong. If anybody have the habit of writing like this, x less than minus 3, it is wrong. Okay, so please remember, when x is having a negative sign, we are multiplying with negative sign throughout the equation so that the inequality will change. So x greater than minus 3. Can you all understand, children? So that is, the meaning is we are multiplying this inequation with a negative sign in order to make the x positive. So when x becomes positive, your inequality will change and this will become the negative sign. 3 becomes minus 3. Is that clear? Please don't do this mistake. Okay, now I have minus x greater than minus 3. Now what will be my solution?
X is greater than 3.
X is?
Less than 3.
X greater than 3. X greater than 3, if you write, again this is wrong. Okay, so always remember, if you don't know, at least now this last minute you learn it. Minus x, x is having a negative sign. I told you the same rule here. Whenever x is having a negative sign, you have to multiply the complete inequality by negative sign. So what happens when I multiply with negative sign? Here, positive x, the inequality will change and this negative 3 will become positive 3. Can you understand?
Yes.
Can you all understand? If anybody was doing this mistake, please don't repeat it. Okay, simple concept, simple chapter, you can easily score. But these are the small errors you have to avoid. Is that clear? Now tell me, what will be minus 2 less than equal to minus x?
2 is greater than equal to x.
2 greater than equal to x. Okay? Do you all agree with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, both the side. That is, first of all, you look for negative sign along with x. If x is having a negative sign, we have to change the inequality throughout. Now, suppose you have minus 3 less than x. Do we need to change anything here?
No, ma'am.
Nothing, because x is positive. As it is, x greater than minus 3 is the result. Okay, so we need not do any changes in this case. Okay, now again, another main concept here is One is the sign. The next one, mostly you will be asked to draw the number line. Draw the number line for any solving solving of inequalities. You will be asked to write the solution set and graph it or draw the number line. Okay, so we have x belong to whole number, or x belonging to integer, or x belonging to natural numbers, or x belong to real numbers, isn't it? Mostly we will be getting questions under this. Now, if your x belongs to whole number or integers or natural numbers, we will have the solution set will be, the solution set, you will list the elements. List the elements. Listing of element, what method it is called? What method is it is? Listing of elements. Now I say x greater than x less than 5, comma, x belong to n. Okay. So what is my solution set in this case?
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is the solution set. Yes, all of you agree with me?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4 is the solution set. That is, these are called the elements. You are listing the elements. It is not only for natural numbers. Suppose x belongs to whole number also, you will write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If suppose x belongs to integer, even in that case, you will write, what you will write? Because x is less than 5, suppose x belongs to integer, x less than 5, comma, x belongs to an integer. What will be your answer? What is the solution set here?
All the negative numbers, 0 and 1, 2, 3, 4.
So it goes on, then minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Isn't it? So that means left side, it goes till infinity. Okay, it goes on. So this is your solution set. That is, we are listing the elements. Now suppose your x belong to real numbers. X less than 5, comma, x belong to real number. Real number, what do we do? What do we do in real number?
X is such that x lesser than 5.
Yes.
X belongs
the
to R.
real numbers case is different. Whenever x belongs to real number, the solution set, you will write it in set builder form. So how do you write x such that, tell me, x such that
X is lesser than 5.
x less than 5, comma,
X belongs to real numbers.
x belongs to real numbers. Okay, so this is how you will write the solution set in case of real numbers. So this you have to keep in mind, because some students, whatever x belongs to natural numbers or real numbers, for everything you will list the elements. Now x belonging to R, and if you list the elements like this, then your solution set is wrong. Okay, is that clear? Now coming to the number line. Now as I told you, the same thing. If x belong to whole number, integer or natural number, how do you draw your number line in this case? How do you draw the number line?
Mark the numbers and then just circle the solution set.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. This was the solution set. Just mark the numbers. Please remember, always write one number extra on both the sides. At least one number extra on both the sides. And always put an arrow on both the sides. All these are must. Okay, to do conditions. Okay, so you in a number line, you don't forget to put the arrow on both the sides. Don't forget to write at least one number more than what do we have in our solution. Okay, and then finally what we have to do, we have to keep dots, a dark circle on top of the solution. Is that clear, children? You have to keep dots on top of the solution. The same case for integers and whole numbers also. Now if in case x belong to real numbers, what do we do in case of x belong to real numbers? The number line will be, how do you write? What do you do in this case?
Darken the line.
Leave
Follow circle at 5 and then darken the line towards the left of 5.
I'm getting only one answer, only one student is telling. Okay. Now, now x is less than 5. Now what should I do now? How do I mark my number line here?
put a dark circle at 4
Dark circle at 4.
and draw the dark line towards the left side.
Draw the dark line towards the left side. Okay. Now x less than 5. Dark circle, the meaning of dark circle, you will use it when you have the inequality less than equal to or greater than equal to. And you use a hollow circle when you have a strict inequality less than or greater than. Okay, now in my solution I have x less than 5. X less than 5. So what do I do instead? X less than
Hollow circle at 5.
a dark hollow circle at 5. Because it's only less than. So it means 5 does not belong to the set. The numbers less than 5 belongs to the set. And you can draw a dark line or you can draw a line and shade it. Okay, children. So either you can draw the darken the line, or you can draw a line like this. So if you have you can draw a hollow circle, do a line like this, and you can shade it on the other side. Okay, both are okay. Both are correct. Is that clear, children? X less than 5 and x belongs to real number. Since it is real number, it goes on till negative infinity. Okay, so I have to darken the line till that arrow. Is that clear? Shall we do the sum? So these are the few things you have to remember before starting any inequalities, because solving inequalities is very simple. After that, writing the solution and the number line in the right way is very, very important. Okay, so don't think you have solved the sum, I'll get all the 3 marks I'll get. Not like that. The 3 marks, 1 for the number line, 1 mark for the solution set, and 1 mark for the solving. Is that clear? Okay. First question. Find the values of x satisfying the inequality.
Kalpana ma'am, can you go little faster, ma'am?
1 minute, sir.
No, explanation you make it faster, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Yes, children. Minus 2, 5 by 6 less than 1 by 2 minus 2x by 3 less than 2, where x belongs to whole number. Yeah. Solve quickly. So minus 2, 5 by 6 is how much? What do you have to do?
17 by 6.
Minus 17 by 6. So 6 into 2, 12. 12 plus 5, 17 by 6. Less than 1 by 2 minus 2x by 3. Less than or equal to 2. Next, what you have to do, children? Tell me what we have to do. We'll split the inequality into 2 parts. Minus 17 by 6 less than 1 by 2 minus 2x by 3. This is one part. And the other part, 1 by 2 minus 2x by 3 less than or equal to 2. Start solving. Quick. Take all the number terms one side and x terms on the other side. So you have to tell the value on the left side. For this one, you have to tell the value of x. minus 17 by 6 minus 1 by 2 is less than minus 2x by 3. Children, when you take LCM on the left, it is, or LCM for throughout the equation also you can take. Jacqueline, please mute ma. Did you solve?
5 is less than x.
5 less than x. Are you getting 5 less than x?
Yes, ma'am.
Or minus 5 less than minus x? What did you get?
Minus 20 is less than minus 4x, ma'am. So I took the minus 4 on this side.
Okay, you got minus 20 less than minus 4x.
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it? Okay. Now, what did I tell you initially? When you have negative sign with x, that's fine. So, that negative sign remains. Okay, you cannot cancel the negative sign. Please remember, don't cancel the negative sign. Now, x is having a negative sign. What are we supposed to do? 5 greater than x. Is that clear? Yes. Multiply the inequality with negative sign. This is the common mistake students do. So 5 is greater than x. The inequality will change. You're multiplying. Understood this place? Yeah, the other side?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. The other side, please solve and tell me quickly. So minus 2x by 3 less than 2 minus 1 by 2. Less than or equal to. Keep the x term one side and take all the number terms to the other side. Then take the LCM. Did you get minus 4x less than equal to 9? Yes. So minus x less than equal to 9 by 4. Are you getting, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Now what are we supposed to do? We have negative sign along with x. X
Greater than or equal to
minus 9 by 4. The sign will change throughout the inequation. Okay. So minus becomes plus. The inequality will change. The positive term becomes negative. Okay. That means you are multiplying by minus throughout. Okay. Next. How do you write your final equation? Now x is greater than equal to minus 9 by 4 and x is less than 5. So minus 9 by 4 less than or equal to x less than 5. So this is your final inequality. Solving both the side, we have got this form. Did you all get? Now what is the solution set? Solution set will be, I've told x belongs to whole number. So how do we write the solution set? 9 by 4 is how much? Whatever it is, negative. Okay, now we told x belongs to whole number. So negative part we need not worry about. What is the solution set?
0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 4. Solution set should be inside the set bracket. Okay, then number line. What is the number line? How do you write? Minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here you will keep dots on top of the solution. Okay, so this is the answer. Clear, children? Now one question under real number. The next question. solve. X by 4 greater than 5x minus 2 by 3 minus 7x minus 3 by 5. X belongs to real number. Yeah, tell me children. There is only one inequality here. Do it fast. So what's the LCM? 4, 3 and 5. What is the LCM? 4, 3 and 5. Find it. How much? What is the LCM, children? 60? Did you get 60? Yeah. Okay. So now 4 into 15. So 4 into 15 you get 60. Then 3 into 20. 5 into 12. Okay. So 15x. You'll have 15x greater than 20 into 5x minus 2 minus 12 into 7x minus 3. Then quickly solve it. Multiply the terms inside. Take all the x terms one side on the left. Get the solution quick. 15x greater than 20 into 5x. Give me the answer, children.
100x minus 40.
Minus 40. Then again.
Minus 90. No,
12
80.
into 7.
84.
Minus 84x. Then.
Plus 36.
Plus 36. Don't forget to multiply the negative sign. Okay, now take all the x terms one side. 15x. Before that we'll solve here. So 100x minus 84 you will get 16x minus 40 plus minus 40 plus 36. So taking 16 to the other side, minus x greater than minus 4. Now what is the solution? Final answer.
4 is
X less than 4, ma'am.
X less than 4. Okay, please don't cancel the minus sign. I'm repeating. Now the solution set.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. Ma'am, can we also tell this as like, here we told that x is less than 4. Can we tell that 4 greater than x also?
That is also fine. Both are same. 4 greater than x also. Okay. Now solution set is. Tell me the solution set. X such that x less than 4, comma, x belongs to R. Now here you need not worry which comes first, which comes next and all. So only thing you should have the in equations and also x belongs to what? Everything you should have. Okay. So whether you write x such that x belong to R and x less than 4, that is also fine. Okay. So generally we write first x such that the equation, the inequation, and then the it belongs to what? Now, what will be the number line now? What is the number line? X less than 4 and x belongs to real number. So here you have 4, 5, 6. Here you have 3, 2, 1. What do we do?
Hollow circle at 4 and dark line towards the end.
Because you have a less than. Less than is a hollow circle and a dark line towards the left. You can do like this and shade it. This way also you can shade it. Yes, children? So inequality is what you should not do. Those points you keep in your mind. Okay? So that is basically on the sign and in the number line. So next is quadratic equations. So what is the formula for quadratic equation? Tell me the formula for quadratic equation.
Minus
A
b
square plus bx plus c is equal to 0.
Okay, so that is x is equal to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac by 2a, isn't it? Okay, so here what do you mean by correcting to two decimal places and two significant figures? There everybody will have a doubt. So two decimal places. Two decimal places. What is it? I am writing 54.634. So how will you correct this to two decimal places?
54.
Rounding off 54.63.
54.63. So after the point you should have two decimal places, 63. Okay, suppose if this is 54.639, so how will you write?
54.64.
54.64.
This is two decimal places. What do you mean by two significant figures?
Just a 2-digit number.
Two significant figures. Just suppose if I say 5.64. So what are the two significant figures here?
5.6.
5.6. Suppose you have 5.68. What is the two significant figures?
5.7.
5.7. So here you should not get confused between the significant figures and the decimal places. And based on formula, you all know how to do it. Now, how do you find the nature of roots?
B square minus 4.
B square minus 4ac is what?
Equal to 0. Equal roots.
B square minus 4ac equal to 0. What do we call it?
Real and equal roots.
Real and equal. Then, if b square minus 4ac part is greater than 0,
Unequal and real roots.
Real and unequal.
it is real and unequal. All these can come in your MCQs. Unequal. Then b square minus 4ac less than 0, what do we call it?
Unequal roots.
Imaginary.
Imaginary roots.
Imaginary. Okay, this is called the imaginary roots. That is, you will have a square root of negative value, like square root of minus 5. So these are all, this comes under imaginary roots. Okay, so square root of negative number comes under imaginary roots. Okay, now my question is, find the value of k. Find k for which the equation 2x square plus kx plus 3 equal to 0. Okay, find k for which the equation has real and equal roots. Equation has real and equal roots. So what will you do in this case, children? Will you keep solving using the formula?
B square minus 4ac is equal to 0.
Please read your statement carefully. If your statement contains real and equal roots or only equal roots or only real roots, all are possible. Okay. So in that case, you need not use the complete formula, only the discriminant part. This is called as what? Discriminant. This b square minus 4ac is denoted by the letter d, or it can also be denoted as delta. Okay. So delta or d. It stands for discriminant. Okay, here you will only write, first of all you have to write what is A, what is B and what is C. Now you will find out b square minus 4ac. Since it is given real and equal, you have to put it equal to 0. Okay, so real and equal, you have to write b square minus 4ac equal to 0. There is no mark for the formula, only for the substitution. But still I am telling, because you will only write b square minus 4ac equal to, and you will start finding the values. Since it is given equal roots, you have to equate it to 0 and get the value of k. Yes, start doing. So b square minus 4ac is k square minus 4 into 2 into 3 equal to 0.
Ma'am, is it 2 root 6?
Yeah. So you are getting k square equal to
Root 24.
k square is equal to root 24. So what is k? When you write k, is plus or don't forget to write plus or minus. Okay, so k square is root 24, k value is plus or minus 2 root 6. Because it's a quadratic equation, we will always have two solutions. So the power of x is 2. It means we'll have two roots. That is why we have plus or minus sign everywhere.
Ma'am, doubt. Here, k square will be equal to 24 and k will be equal to root 24.
Yes. K square is equal to 24. K square is equal to 24 and k is plus or minus 2 root 6. Okay. Next question. Find the value of p. Find p for which px square minus 6x plus p equal to 0 has real and distinct roots. Okay. Here they have described the roots. The roots are real and distinct. So what about our discriminant?
Greater than 0.
B square minus 4ac greater than 0.
B square minus 4ac greater than 0. That is very important. Okay. So discriminant greater than 0. Find the answer in this case. Find the value of p. So before that, please write what is your a, b and c.
Ma'am, I got 3 as the value.
3 as the value.
Yes. P is greater than P.
36 minus 4p greater than 0. So what are you getting? 36 minus 4p greater than 0. After that, what did you do?
3 is greater than P.
How did you get that?
Ma'am, transpose 4p square minus 4p square.
Very good. Which is in the form a square minus b square. Okay. So here itself you must identify it is in the form a square minus b square. So this is a plus b into a minus b. Isn't it? So you are getting p plus 3 into p minus 3. Did you all get this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So how will you write your solution? P plus 3 into p minus 3. So they are asking us to find the value of p. So p lies between. It is not equal to children. Here it is. You have an inequality. So minus 3 less than p less than 3. Okay. So p lies between minus 3 and positive 3. They have told the roots are real and distinct. Means they have different roots. So this is the solution. Okay. Now next question. Word problem. No, before that, one more question. If x is equal to 2, if x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 3 are roots of 3x square minus 2mx plus 2n equal to 0. These both are the roots of this. Find m and n. Find the value of m and n. Now what do you mean by x is equal to 2 and x equal to 3 are the roots of this equation?
F of 2 is equal to 0. When 2 is substituted in the equation, it will be 0.
The meaning of root is it is the value of x. Okay, so you will substitute x is equal to 2 here and x equal to 3 when you substitute when x equal to 2. Substitute in this given equation, you will get one equation. So 3 times 2 m into 2 plus 2n equal to 0. So what did you get? 12 minus 4m plus 2n equal to 0. So we can write this as
4m minus 2n is equal to 12.
yes, 4m minus 2n equal to 12. Again, we can still more reduce it because everything is divisible by 2. So 2m minus n equals 6. Take this as equation 1. Now when x equal to 3, see what are you getting?
Six n minus 2n is equal to 27.
Okay. So 3 into 3 square minus 2m into 3 plus 2n equal to 0. On solving, what are you getting, ma? 6m minus 2n equals 27. We only got two equations in terms of m and n. Now we need to solve these two equations simultaneously or by substitution to get the value of m and n. Okay, solve equation 1 and 2. Solving 1 and 2. 2m minus n equal to 6. 6m minus 2n equal to 27. So what can we do for solving here?
Ma'am, we can multiply by 2 the first equation.
First equation you multiply by 2
Elimination.
Into 2. Okay, so when you multiply by 2, you will get 2n here and then you can eliminate. Yes. So 2m minus 2n, sorry 4m minus 2n equals 12. And here 6m minus 2n equal to 27. Now can we eliminate directly the value of n? Is it possible to eliminate n, children? Minus
Change the sign.
Change the sign.
Will change.
We need to change the sign. So minus here, plus here, minus. So now we can eliminate n here. Minus 2m equals minus 15. So the value of m is 15 by 2. Now as this is an equation, you have an equal to symbol, both the sides and negative sign we can cancel directly. But this is not possible in the inequality, remember. Okay. Now m value you got?
15 by 2.
Yes.
N is equal to 9.
15 by 2 and your n value, did you all get 9?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
N is equal to 9. Okay, next question. 5 times a certain whole number is equal to what problem, children? 5 times a certain whole number is equal to 3 less than twice the square of the number. Find the number. 5 times a certain whole number is equal to 3 less than twice the square of the number. Find the number. What can we do?
First, we let the unknown number be x.
Yes, whatever they are asking us to find, take that as x. Now find the number. Let the number be x. Number be x. Now please read the statement carefully. For each statement we can frame. Now 5 times a certain whole number. So 5 times x. The number we have assumed it as x. So 5 times x is equal to, okay, is equal to 3 less than twice the square of the number. What should we write?
2x minus 3.
2x square minus 3.
Very good. Twice the square of the number minus 3. So 3 less than means you have to subtract 3 from twice the square of the number. So 2 times x square minus 3. Now this one you will write it as a proper quadratic form. So 2x square, minus 5x
minus 3.
minus 3 equals 0. Okay, you will solve and get the value of x. So one sum solving you can do it by using the formula, because we have not used the complete formula before. Solve this, get the value of x.
Ma'am,
Yes,
I got x is equal to 3.
only one value.
Another value is minus 1 by 2.
You got two values for x. Then why are we writing only x is equal to 3?
Yeah, ma'am. I also put the value right now.
Children, solve it. It is in the formula.
Means x is equal to 3 or x is equal to minus half.
X equal to 3 or x equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay, the same value only she also told. Now listen, what our question says, 5 times a certain whole number. Our question is talking about whole number. So we
3.
don't require negative 1. Okay, so the answer is say 3. Therefore the number is 3. Okay, so your answer is right. I am asking you, why are we not using this minus 1 by 2? If that whole number part is not there, then we have to give both the answers.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now divide 15 into 2 parts. Next question. Divide 15 into 2 parts such that the sum of their reciprocal is 3 by 10. Divide 15 into 2 parts. How do you divide 15 into 2 parts?
Let one part be x and then the other part will be x minus 6. Sorry, minus.
Why not 7.5 and 7.5?
Ma'am, because we don't know if the parts are equal or not.
Very good. Okay.
I have not told it is equal.
Very good. Okay. So because many students do that, divide 20 into 2 parts means one part 10, other part is 10. Okay, that's wrong. So one part is x. Always whichever number you divide into 2 parts, one part is x, the other part is number minus x. So 15 when you divide, one part is x, the other part is 15 minus x. So this is how you will divide any number into 2 parts. Now what does the question says? Such that the sum of their reciprocals is 3 by 10.
1 by x plus 15 minus x is equal to 3 by 10.
15 minus x is equal to 3 by 10. Okay, so after this you have to solve it and get the value of x. Solving part you want to do, or we will move to the next? you get the quadratic equation. Till quadratic equation, you can do it.
Ma'am, I got the equation.
Yeah.
X square minus 45x plus 150 is equal to 0.
Check the middle term. What are you getting, children? 15
X square minus 15x minus 50 is equal to 0.
X into 15 minus the
X square minus 15x plus 50 is equal to 0.
So on solving by cross multiplication and solving, you will get x square minus 15x plus 50 equal to 0. Yeah, this is the right quadratic equation. Check if you're getting this equation, and then you can two ways of doing. One, you can factorize, or if you're not able to factorize, you can go for the formula. Okay, so the next question. The hypotenuse of a right angle triangle of a right triangle exceeds one side by 1 centimeter and other side by 18 centimeter. Find the length of the sides of the triangle. Okay, try to understand the statement. Do the sum. So first draw a right angle triangle. So you all know which is hypotenuse. Name it A, B and C. The hypotenuse of the right angle triangle exceeds one side by 1 centimeter and the other side by 18 centimeter. Find the length of the sides. What can we do here? Which is x?
Can we use Pythagoras theorem?
Yeah, Pythagoras theorem only. But
X is hypotenuse.
Let x be the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse be x. Now what happens to the hypotenuse? It exceeds one side by 1 centimeter. So one side, the hypotenuse exceeds by 1 centimeter. So one side will be 1 less than hypotenuse, x minus 1.
Oh, x minus
1. Okay. So now you see, compare the side BC and AC, x minus 1. Now hypotenuse is x. It means hypotenuse is 1 more than BC. Now the second one, the other side exceeds by 18 centimeter.
X minus 18.
X minus 18. Now hypotenuse is 18 more than this AB. Okay, x minus 18, here x. Okay. Now what is the relation here? How can we get the quadratic equation? Means using the Pythagoras theorem. Whenever we come across right angle triangle, the concept is application of Pythagoras theorem. So according to that, x square will be equal to x minus 1 the whole square plus x minus 18 the whole square. Just bring it to quadratic equation.
This it is x square minus 38x plus 325 is equal to 0.
X square minus 38x plus 325 equal to 0. Yeah, correct. After this, you can factorize or use the formula. Whichever is easy for you, you can use. Now, after solving that, you will get the value of x. But what is our question? Question is not about finding x. They are asking us to find the length of sides of the triangle. So, the length of AB. Now, we have named this as ABC. So, length of one side AB, you will write it as x minus 18. Whatever, that is your answer. Here, x minus 1 is your answer. And the value x stands for your hypotenuse. Is that clear, children? So suppose you are considering x as the number, see what is the question asked. After getting x value, you don't think that the sum is solved. Please read the statement and check if whether the sum is completed or not. Okay. So the next one, very important type problem. Speed and distance speed.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
I have a doubt in this one.
In which?
This one, the triangle.
Yeah.
I solved for the sides and I got 25 and 13. So which value of x? Shall we solve for both values of x to find the other sides?
You got the value of x as 25 and 13. Yeah. Your x value is 25 and 13 means, is 13 possible? Can we subtract 13? Suppose your x value is 13.
No.
It is not possible because the hypotenuse must be the bigger number. Okay, you have 13 and 25. Now 13 minus 25, 13 minus 18, you'll get a negative. So now the length will not be negative. So we will not ignore this 13 and take only 25.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. So x is equal to 13, and so logically you have to understand the concept, children. 13 is not possible because 13 minus 1 here you will get 12. But 13 minus 18 here negative. Length cannot be negative. Okay. So always, so x is equal to 25. This 13 is, ignore it.
Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
In case we get both possible answers, so we have to solve for both?
Yeah. So the lengths can be these three, can be the length, or in that case the other. You can write both.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Now next question you see. By increasing the speed of the car by 10 km per hour, the time of journey for a distance of 72 km is reduced by 36 minutes. Find the original speed of the car. Find the original speed of the car. So what's happening here? By increasing the speed of the car by 10 km per hour, the time. So when you increase the speed, what happened? The time will automatically
reduce.
Okay, so the journey, the distance is here 72 kilometers and the time is reduced by 36 minutes. Find the original speed. Here they're asking us to find the original speed. So original speed be x. Okay, the speed be x. Speed be x kilometer per hour. Okay, now what is the time taken? Okay, distance. What is the distance here?
72 kilometers.
Distance is equal to 72 kilometers. Okay, what is the relation between speed, distance and time?
Speed is equal to distance upon time.
Speed is equal to distance upon time. Okay, here we are finding in terms of time. What is time then? Time is equal to
distance upon speed,
which means time is equal to distance upon speed, because there is difference in time. The distance is the same, the time differs. When you increase the speed, the time differs. Okay, now the new speed is what? By increasing the speed of the car by 10 kilometers per hour. What is the new speed now?
It's plus 10.
New speed is equal to x plus 10 kilometer per hour. Okay. What will be the time?
72 upon x and 72 upon x plus 10.
So here the time in this case, in the first case, time will be equal to distance upon speed. Now here the time will be equal to distance upon the speed is x plus 10. Now How will you found the time here, you found the time here. Now the difference in time is 36 minutes. 36 minutes. Now how will you frame the equation now?
72 upon x minus 72 upon x plus 10 is equal to 36 by 60.
Why is it 72 by x minus this one?
Because the time is greater in 72 by x.
Okay, the new speed is increased. So when the speed is increased, the time decreases. And here we will have the more time. Okay, here in the first case, it will take more time. So the more time minus the lesser time. So 72 by x minus, always it's better to compare the time. Okay, take in terms of time and then put it in the equation. Okay, so you will not have any confusion. 72 by x plus 10. So in case if the speed is reduced, then the time will increase. So again in that case, the increased time minus the less time. Okay, so that part you have to be very careful. Now 36 minutes they have told. Shall I write that 36?
No ma'am, we have to convert it into hours.
So 36 upon
60.
60. So please remember, check whether the time is given in minutes or hours, whatever it is. If it is in hours, you can leave it as it is because the speed is kilometer per hour. If it is in minutes, please convert to hours. Okay. Now here, this one you will solve and get the value of x. So this sum you can solve it quickly. Then we'll move on to the next chapter.